Alright, y'all, we got Wack 100 going in on Gunna once again. Also responding to the YSL Mondo clip, where YSL Mondo clearly calls out Gunna for snitching, and clearly goes against anyone who is happy that Gunna is home, because according to the streets of Atlanta, YSL Mondo is somebody who's very, very, very close to Young Thug and is also a co-founder of YSL. The audio clip you're about to hear, I pulled from the Clubhouse TV app, so shout out to the Clubhouse TV app. Also, if you like these kinds of videos and you like my breakdowns and you like how I explain these street situations, being someone who's a felon and used to be heavily involved in the streets, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and hit that bell so you can receive notifications every time I drop a new video. Without further ado, check out this.
I ain't never been one of them type clout chase. I ain't never been one of them type to do internet. Like, no matter despite what done happen or what the blogs or what people might try to make out of what I be saying, I'm speaking out of heart. I'm speaking I'm speaking the truth and I'm speaking realness. Like, that's the only reason why I be coming on him saying what I be saying. Cause one thing about it, motherfucker gonna stop me from saying what I'm saying. You gonna have me to bite my tongue. I ain't no fake. If I see some fake, if I see some fly, I'm gonna call it out. Just like Buddy. You know what I'm saying? Buddy posting what he posting. Like, how can you think you back real after what you did? Then everybody on that motherfucker liking it, posting, commenting, but y'all was just talking about Buddy. Y'all was just talking about he did that in the third. He done ratted and all that, did that in the third. Now y'all up on his picture eating. Come on, man. Make sure y'all stay on that side now. Gonna go doing all that. Make sure y'all stay over there with Buddy. And I ain't got nothing against I with Buddy, but he did what he did. Yeah, like I was saying though, bro. Did what they did, bro. It ain't no taking that back, bro. Once do like that, bro, it ain't no taking it back like that, bro. Everybody got the same eyes I got, bro. Everybody got the same eyes and ears I got. So how can y'all go on there and think or say anything else, bro? This shit in plain sight. Y'all motherfuckers, they let me know y'all them type of motherfuckers that would have did the same. If y'all anymore making any type of excuses for man, well, y'all might as well join the goddamn the Master Splinter crew, man. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all might as well join the Master Splinter crew, bro. Cause y'all got the same eyes and ears I did, bro. You feel what I'm saying? But I really feel like, bro, you really got some type of nerve, baby boy. You really got some nerve, bro, to be on that motherfucker talking about free, bro, after they did what they did, bro. You should have been saying that, bro. You should have had that type of mindset while you was in, baby boy. Ain't nothing about you real, bro. That shit.
There you go. He said ain't nothing real about him.
I mean, you know, what niggas need to understand is that the majority of the world right now is filled with the wanksters. 50 Cent was ahead of his time. And these motherfuckers, just like that clown that come in the room, Wack, why you won't talk to Charleston White? What up? Huh? All right. And, you know, oh, I didn't know he said that. And then dude right here is right. When I looked at them comments, I seen a bunch of people. All right. Keep people done?
No.
They done back there?
No, they didn't talk about it.
All right. So the same people in the comments. All right. Yeah. Good to see you back. That's right, all this. But if you look at these niggas, even the rappers or the entertainers, they not that. And I think that's what people go wrong at, is they start to believe these people is that. And they ain't that. Dude right. Niggas that's giving them props, you the type of nigga that would have did the same shit. Nigga already right. So it's like, I'm in touch with reality. A lot of these people ain't in touch with reality, and they're expecting something out of these motherfuckers they ain't gonna get. 90% of these rappers is civilians. Straight up.
Shit, I think it's 95%.
They pretenders, bro. Like, it ain't, they don't even understand what the rules are. They don't understand none of that shit. But like, what are you guys talking about? How the motherfucker tell me what the paperwork? Nigga, the audio right there, you didn't hear it?
And you know, that's not the only video, the audio that we got of him saying that shit. We got several audio of this man saying this shit.
I've been home over a decade. I'm far removed from the streets. I'm now currently a civilian, for better or worse, and I'm not ashamed to say that. But I also still abide by the code in certain aspects. For instance, I don't deal with police, but I'm not against calling the police depending on the situation. But it'll have to be a real rage situation where I really would feel like I have no choice but to call the police. Like, for instance, you have a woman who's trying to attack you and she's burning all your stuff and all of that. You should definitely put a case on her. You got a woman trying to abuse you, you should definitely put a case on her. But other than that, people who come from the type of background where I come from, we follow a specific code, or rather, when you're involved in the streets, there's a specific code you're supposed to follow. Gunna definitely cooperated, and he definitely snitched. There's no such thing as taking your plea, saying YSL is a gang, YSL needs to be stopped, and then you come home and you saying YSL the label hashtag, free Gunna, free Young Thug, free Wack. You have to understand that you're a rapper. You rap about gangster stuff. You've been quoted in your lyrics of your records saying we don't do snitches, we don't do cooperation of any type. Gunna is a clear and obvious cooperator of the law. Should I take away from his music? No. Does that mean that he shouldn't be able to continue to make music so he can take care of his family and potential children that he's going to have in the future, so he could be able to take care of his mother? No, he should still have those abilities to do these things. But it also should be stated that, yes, you were a part of a criminal organization, and yes, you did cooperate. Even if you finessed it in a way where you may not have to take the stand, where you may not have to make any more statements, you still stood up in the court of law and you said, yes, man, YSL is a gang. Yes, man, YSL needs to be stopped. You did that. So YSL Mondo, who's still respecting the street code, and his closest friend or brother, I'm not sure, Young Thug, is facing the rest of his life behind bars, and he didn't have no conversation with Gunna saying, hey, yo, take that. Because you got to understand, that is all the proof in the world that Young Thug did not support Gunna taking a plea and going home on behalf of YSL, because if that was the case, Young Thug himself would have copped out and then said, hey, Gunna ain't got nothing to do with this. So Gunna could go home and not face any scrutiny at all and continue to make money for the label. But he didn't do that. I'm going to tell you what happens. What happens when you facing time and you back and forth in court, they might want someone who's above you, but because you're under this person, they know you will be a valuable asset in order to take down someone above you. So even though they know you ain't did much, or they don't got enough to pin you on, they still got something to pin you on. And if you don't want to do the 2, 3, 4, 5 years for conspiracy, they'll say, hey, just take this plea and let you go home, but you can't go home without making your mans look bad. And that's what Gunna did. It's impossible for Young Thug to say YSL is not a gang, it's not a criminal enterprise. It's impossible for him to say we didn't deserve this Rico case when you got him and the next other 12 people who decided to take a plea and cooperate. And Wack 100 is just one of those people who abides by the same codes and guidelines as someone like YSL Mondo. And yes, the industry, people are picking sides, but here's the thing. You got people like Lil Durk who already dissed him. You got people like Lil Baby who unfollowed Gunna. Gunna is going to have a tough time. He may have to appeal to a wider market than just America. Because part of being a successful rapper in America is the people want to believe what you're saying. Even the little white kids who are buying your records, who may never ever be involved in any kind of criminal activity, they want to believe you. They want to believe you. This is why people like, K Flock and people like 50 Cent from the past and now, they're so successful because the things that they say are believable. They get into these situations. They take the street way, they deal with it the street way, or they take their time, they do their time and they come home. That's why people like Kodak Black is so much respected. That's why people like Finesse 2 Times is so much respected. That's why Bobby Shmurda, even though Bobby Shmurda music is trash, he's a trash rapper, he has respect amongst his peers for whatever it's worth. Because at the end of the day, all this street shit is, it's nonsense anyway, and you're going to go to jail, you're throwing your life away, you'll do something to your own people, but you won't do nothing to the real oppressors. It's just a real messed up situation. But let me remind y'all, hit that like button, subscribe if you like content like this from me. I know it's a lot of people who are dropping videos like this, but most of these people have not been involved in the street, so they don't have a perspective of someone who used to be heavily involved in the street. That's what makes me unique. Also, go ahead and check out my prison stories, my Rikers Island stories on the channel. Like, share, subscribe. Like I said, peace.